Oh, yeah. From the bowling capital of the entire world, good old Milwaukee, Wisconsin, this is another semifinal match in our famous winter bowling game tournament. You know, Thomas, seriously, this is what typifies our tournament. The teams that are bowling tonight finished 12th and 14th. Yes. And they're right up there battling for the 1,000. A lot of people say, oh, it's your only, your better teams that win. These teams have just as much chance as the first and second place teams.
In fact, one of the teams that's already in the finals is Brock White. They finished in second place.
All right, tonight, team that finished in 12th place with a 341 total, Ernie's Bungalow Tap.
Right there,
Here's Algier Sinclair in the middle there. He had a 100 game last week on the show, and here is our second team tonight. They finished in 14th place at a 336 of the top 16. Both of their sponsored Continental can over at Brownport. Let's hear it for the Supers.
Okay. And our sponsor tonight, Accurate Transmission, at those famous addresses, 76th, 20th College in Fond du Lac. Boy, they are terrific people over there when it comes to any transmission problems. And by Denison Furniture and Carpeting in the city of South Milwaukee and their brand new store at 76th and Oklahoma. Fritz Denison, we salute you. Thomas, what happened last night?
All heck broke loose last night, Lee Rothman. It was by far the closest match we have seen in this tournament last night. We had the second place team of the, I believe it was the 8th place team, bowling against each other. Went down to the last frame, basically, in the match against the anchor bowlers. And Tom Passero rolled 3 in a row in the 9th and the 10th frame. And, well, the Brock White team, number 2 in the top 16, came out ahead going into the finals. They are 342 over Schaefer, addressing 333. It was a great, great finish. He ended up with a 98 game, and his opponent had a 70-something, I believe it was, 78 game. Great, great match last night, Tom Passero. And right now, 109 is the score to beat for the men in this top 16, or actually in the 3-week tournament. And that's for a couple of very nice prizes. Algier came close last week, 100 game.
Incidentally, if you're wondering why we're on late, tonight at 9 o'clock, we just followed the Bucks-Knicks game. And audience, wasn't that a great basketball game? Oh, fantastic. Just absolutely great. $240 at the jackpot as we introduce Ken Ostrander and Mel Shetter. Come on, you two. This is a very important match, as you probably know. The winner of the match goes into the finals tomorrow night for the $1,000. The loser takes out $250, which isn't bad either way, right?
Oh.
No. Your team is made up of all those brave firefighters and dispatchers and all the people that keep us going here in times of need.
That's right.
Okay, and what do you? What's your claim to fame?
Well, we make a lot of cans, okay?
Okay, did you say you have a sponsor here?
Yeah, we'd like to...
Where is he seated? I gotta know.
He's up there, the plant manager, Hans Kniesel. We'd like to have him stand up and take a bow, okay?
He's in the last row up there. Good heavens. Wait a minute. Stay up there a minute. We'll try to... There he is. What's his name?
Hans Kniesel.
And he is the plant manager.
Yes, sir.
He's the big can, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Big guy.
Ken, your average is what?
172.
172. Mel?
About a 180.
Okay, 65 has been your previous high. Yours, 74. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Do it. Match number 1. What a night.
And bowler of the tournament prize, a couple of them, in fact. That gentleman will win a 3-piece dining set from Fran Ellen Dinette Company, 3170 South 27th Street in Milwaukee. The little store with a big name in dinettes, Fran Ellen. And also a 12 by 15 or 20 yards of TCC Kangaback 100% nylon carpet, completely installed from Carpet Liquidators, 5331 West Center Street, Milwaukee, a choice of 5 colors.
Every time we get down to this very special group of 4 teams, Thomas, well, actually 3 now, I get just as nervous as the bowlers because everyone is like a brand new tournament. We start from scratch.
Yeah.
And anything can happen. We've seen that. And tonight is a typical example. 12th and 14th on the top 16.
We're going to start out. Oh, just missed it, Lee. And what a match we saw last night, boy. That was a nail-biter.
Who would you consider a favorite here tonight, in your own opinion? Not going by previous scores or anything else.
I would have a very hard time giving you a favorite. I can't do it. The teams are so close, so evenly matched, and they've done very well. Both teams in the top 16 and in the tournament.
And the cans are going to town right now. The Supers from Continental Can. They are the makers of cans for the whole world. And they just started off with a lead. And that brings up Ken Ostrander, who is 55, bowling for Ernie Uskey at Ernie's Bungalow Tap, 16th and Morgan. And Kenny is married to Justine for 35 years now. He has children, Marilyn, and one daughter, Marilyn, and a grandson, Peter, a son-in-law, Freddie. And he is a dispatcher for the City of Milwaukee Fire Department. Likes bowling, deer hunting, and having a little schnapps now and then. Born in Roberts, Wisconsin. Tom, when was it, Thursday or Friday? Last Friday they were on, right?
I think it was last Friday. Either last Wednesday or Friday, one of the two.
Might have been Wednesday.
We're so far ahead here.
No, my point is that they all are saying the same thing. It gets worse as it goes along. Not easier, more difficult, really.
Well, because the pressure gets, the money builds, the pressure builds.
Now, I found out, for example, they're not upset about crowds watching, the crowd here or the people watching at home. That doesn't bother them. It's the wanting to do well for the team.
Exactly, right. It's that, and I hate to put it this way, they don't want to fail. They don't want to, and they really aren't failing, but they might look at it that way.
Look at this. And he waves his arms in victory, even though it's not over yet. A double for Mel Cheddar for the Supers. And here's Ken Ostrander, who needs a mark. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So I guess to look at it this way, Lee, they made it this far and they don't want to blow it now.
All right, now watch this ball. He's a lefty. He fires. Looks pretty good. No.
And another baby split, Lee. This is his second attempt.
Yeah, in the 7th he didn't make it, so maybe now he can redeem himself and win those 2 prizes. The album from Total Eclipse and the flowers from Kolb's.
And if he does make it, Lee, this would be the 5th in the last 4 shows baby splits made.
He's bowling for Mabel Gross of North Lovers Lane.
That looks pretty.
No, and again, that open is going to be costly. Ernie's is going to find themselves in trouble because Mel is going for a 3-bagger. He pronounces his name the same as the cheese, but it is not spelled the same. It's Cheddar, T-S-C-H-E-T-T-E-R. Children Janelle, Terry, and Caroline. He's an engineer for Continental Can, likes golf, bowling, fishing, and wood turning. Born in Huron, South Dakota.
Yes! A 3-bagger!
And is he pouring it on, and his fans are enjoying every minute of it. What a thrill to bowl a 3-bagger in a semifinal match.
That's right, Lee. And keep in mind, 109. Todd Schramm is the high man bowler right now.
And keep in mind, his previous high has been a 65. He's got that right now.
Easy. 5-pin.
All right, the most that Ken can get is a 56. And Mel, well, there's no telling how far Mel could go.
Lee, we got 3 more to go for the perfect game. We have not seen that yet this season. In fact, the last 2 seasons, we haven't seen a perfect game.
If he should come up with 3 more strikes, he will be eligible to win one of those fine automobiles from
Heiser.
Yeah.
Lee, well, the perfect game is the Heiser Toyota Tercel.
Oh, and now it's a 45 for Ken. And Tom, I would say that for the first time in many a moon, the Supers are going to find themselves in great shape after 1 match.
Yep, that's right.
Which is very, very unusual. Mel Cheddar up there right now. Bowls twice a week, 180 average. Why do you like to bowl? Because it's fun. You meet people and you use a few skills.
Yeah, that's true. Now let's see.
He's showing you right now his skills.
Out of Brooklyn. Yes, indeed, a 4-bagger.
Holy Toledo, 4 in a row. And Tom, he could just about ice it up in this one particular match. Good.
Not only has he got a 4-bagger, he just won a secret frame, and he just won a trip to the treasure chest.
And he said he was nervous? Well, he's taking a deep breath. Well, he's done enough already. My
Boy, has
goodness.
he won the prizes.
Isn't this sensational? 4 in a row. Going for 5. Mel Cheddar.
One more time. Yes, it's a 5-bagger lead. We got a brand new high man bowler in the tournament. He's number 1.
He's taking it over from Todd Schramm. Todd Schramm was the high man bowler. But we have a new one now. And this is the ball. We haven't seen one of these in a long time. Let's hope for the best right here.
Lee, we have seen a 5-bagger 4 times this season. This makes number 5. That was our 5th 5-bagger of the 81-82 year. Going for all the marbles right here. Can he do it? Bring it to the pocket. 119. Lee, and he ties for the high bowler of the year prize.
I don't, but we'll be right back. Ken, you ran into a buzzsaw.
Oh, yeah, he really whumped me.
Boy, was that something. 119, but Ken, you tried. The splits hurt you tremendously. No prizes up there at all. Your secret frame was in the 9th, and a strike would have gotten you the Claremore portrait from Claremore Portrait Studios, which we can't give you. But it's certainly not over yet. Anything can happen with your kind of guys on that team.
That's true.
Thank you very much. Oh, listen, we'll give you some Jolly Good to make you feel good, okay? A 6-pack of Jolly Good soda good. Jolly Good's got it, and so have you. Thank you very much. And here's the man of the hour. Come here, Mel. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Under that kind of pressure to get 119, you're now tied as High Bowler of the Year. You put your team up by 74 pins, and along the way, you wiped us out of every prize in our warehouse, I'll tell you. This is the whipped cream tort from Rich's House of Cakes. Try that 3 times. 4353 South 27. In the 8th, the strike. That's the 3 games of bowling and a beverage, some red carpet, anytime you choose at your favorite red carpet. In the 9th, you know what that is, a pizza from Roseanne's. And boy, are they delicious. 2600 North Booth, and every bite is a taste delight. Then in the 10th frame, the familiar Scrub-It-Up wash and wax for your car. For many of the Scrub-It-Up locations, they say nuts to dirty cars. For the double, what is it?
The double?
Case of
Oh, Wholesome
products from Wholesome Milwaukee Shop. Tom, for the 3-bagger.
Mel Winsley, a very nice gift certificate along with his bowling buddy, a meat certificate, in fact, from Sendix Foods in Whitefish Bay.
I know he's going to like the prize for the 4-bagger because that is sensational.
You know, we were just talking about meat, Lee. Listen to this. Mel has won the $200 certificate for various cuts of USDA prime beefsteaks, roast and ground beef. Boars Beef Ranch at 20411 West Janesville Road, Muskego.
And then, for the first time in many a moon, for the 5-bagger.
I don't know, can you see that on the screen? How'd you like to ride around on that? You will, Mel, because you've won a Motobecon moped from Chosa Harley-Davidson at North 35 West 23770
And the
Capitol Drive,
secret frame.
Milwaukee.
The secret frame was right here in the
Mel and his
10th.
bowling buddy win $32 worth of personalized stationery from the printer at 3801 North Oakland Avenue in Shorewood.
And you got a strike on the first ball in the 10th, so you get to reach in and at that little bonus prize in the treasure chest. Make it a good one.
Bulba watch, man.
Bulba watch! What a night. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Whew. Now, how about a bucket prize?
Great prize, Lee. The bowler and the bowling buddy and their guests get to choose anything on the menu at Leonardo's Pasta House at 1601 North Jackson Street, Milwaukee. That is if the dinner bucket is made on the show.
Well, that was some excitement. Let's make this $250 and introduce Jack Thielicke and Lou Lunkner. Come on, you two. You got a job cut out for you.
Yeah, we got 4 anchormen to throw it now.
4 anchormen trying to catch up 74 pins. Lou, you can sort of sit back and have fun.
Letter 46.
Listen, he's tough, though. Jack has had a 78. You've had a high of 64. Your average is what, Lou?
170.
A. Kirklinski of North Dowsman is your bowling buddy. Your average, Jack?
184.
Wow. Frederick Barrington of South 47th is your bowling buddy. Good luck, man. You need all the help you can get right now. 74 pins.
We have a bowler convert the 5-7 or 5-10 split on the show. One of the prizes the bowler will win is a $60 gift certificate to the Cowboy Store. And we really should tell where that fine address is. 7860 South 27th Street in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. The Cowboy Store. A $60 gift certificate.
Well, Jack Raymond Thielicke has to get all the pins he can get, Tom. He's got to bring them back to the tune of 74 pins worth.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, that's tough.
That's very tough, Lee. But I'll tell you, we've got 4 bowlers to go here. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of room they can make those up. But they got to get strikes. They really need strikes.
Refresh me now. Mel is the high bowler in the tournament.
Yes.
High bowler of the year tied
with Geraldine Townsell. And if that stays that way, they'll have to roll off for the 18-foot above ground swimming pool.
Now, can you ever remember a time, especially in a tournament, when there was this much difference after one match?
No, I do not recall it being this steep. After one bowler.
They're not yelling boo, by the way. They're yelling Lou Lunkner.
Yankees, Lou Piniella.
Yeah. Lou Lunkner is 65, 170 average. Married to Margaret for 34 years, retired from Continental Can. He wants to make his team proud of him tonight. He's not been able to put together too much. 64 is as high as he's gone in the tournament. He wants to do something about that tonight.
Yeah, he got a break.
I was going to say he was in trouble, but he got it. So, pair of spares and the 74 pin still is the difference as we move to the top of the 8th, and Jack Thielicke, a lieutenant with the fire department who has children Gary and Paul. He likes eating, sleeping, and breathing, and a little golf on the side.
5'9".
Bowls twice a week, 184 average. And hi to Alma Volker at the Regency Terrace, who watches us. And to Mom and Dad, Ray and Enola. From Jack, who, like so many other firemen, risks his life every time he goes out on a call.
Absolutely.
All right. Tonight, the semifinal match is coming to you from Red Carpet North, 76th and Florist on the great northwest side of Milwaukee, where Larry Nowak is the genial gentleman in charge of operations, and he is our special guest again this evening to tell us how one can qualify for the Miller Pro-Am, which is coming up when, Gary? Larry?
It's going to be coming up in March. We can do that either during open play times. We have special squad times for Miller Pro-Am qualifying, or during league play at any of the red carpets. And it's a little easier to do during the squad times. Just call, and we'll be glad to help you out with that.
What number should they call?
464-8800.
Okay, now what type of evening lesson, or evening leagues, rather, are you planning this spring? I know that a lot of people want to get into an evening league.
For the evening leagues, we're going to have a combination of men's and ladies handicaps, 3 on a team and 5 on a team, with an array of couples league every day of the week, all 7 days, and it's going to be either 7 o'clock or 7:30 time slot, so you can enjoy the weather a little more.
Do they have a choice?
Yes, they do. A variety of days and times are quite available.
All right, now finally, your leagues are a little different, some of them, in that you have special programs.
We're going to be doing some unusual things again. They were so popular both in the mid-seasons and things we did. Everything from self-defense bowling to, we've got stitch and bowl now, and we're going to have flower-ama and bowl. And there's so many different combinations we're going to use to join with bowling. If you're not interested just in bowling, you want a little something to combine with it, we've got it for the spring.
Larry, it's amazing what you can do right here at Red Carpet North to spend a cold winter evening or a happy spring night.
Without any doubt.
Thank you.
Okay.
Larry Nowak, the man in charge of rolling out the red carpet for you at Red Carpet North.
Very, very well, by the way.
Lou Lonkner needs it, and he's got it. All right, now the 10th frame. Here's Jack Thielicke for Frederick Barringston of South 47th Street.
You know, Lee, we are getting so close to the final. Now, tomorrow night is the final. We got to mention those beautiful trophies that you see going across your screen there are from Don Ciardo's personalized champion awards. And Don, every tournament gives away the trophies, and in fact, all during the 10-week roll-off, he gives away the trophies. And we appreciate Don's support of the show and his fine pro shops, and they're all over town. Don Ciardo's champion awards, personalized.
Tom, I didn't want to interrupt you, but we're on the verge of history right here. Our first snowblower.
Yeah, well, and not only that, you can't forget that delicious dinner, too, for the all-spare game out at the Golden Dale Inn. So, a couple of nice things going up if Jack gets this spare.
He got it!
We got a snow thrower. Jack has won a
Lawn
snow thrower.
Boy snow thrower valued at over $200. One of our little surprise tournament bonuses. We love to do things like that on the bowling game. Just to let you know, this is a high-class show. And also may mean that there won't be any more snow, I hope, for him to use it. All right,
That's
possible
real nice.
76, Thomas.
That's terrific.
Previous high has been a 78.
Yeah, all right, Jack.
He's consistent. Here's Lou Lonkner. Likes the relaxation, the frustration, and the companionship and the competition from bowling and getting out for a couple of hours. My wife and I enjoy watching the bowling game. Say hello. A big hello to my 93-year-old father-in-law, Matt Golub, who never misses watching the show. Okay, Lou will do that. 79 is possible. It could be a 3-pin victory for the Supers, and they will increase the lead to 77 pins if he gets a spare and a strike.
Lee, besides the trophies that Don Ciardo gives away, any team rolling a 350 game or higher on the show,
Louis, up the hill.
is going to win. First time only those nylon jackets from Don Ciardo's personalized champion awards. By the way, the Supers have not won them yet. Ernie's has, so that means the Supers, if they bowl 350 or higher, will win the jackets, and they're off to a real good start, by the way.
Another thing I want to mention, Tom, this team could pour in a 400 tonight.
First time we've seen it in this particular 10-week tournament.
Yeah, Louis.
We'll be right back. win.
No.
But you didn't lose by much.
By much.
And you have a lot of good things coming. For example, to scrub it up for your car. That's the wash and wax. Your secret frame, you needed a strike right there. That would have been good for the toolbox from Tools and Abrasives, which you could have used, I'm sure. But Thomas, he got the all-spare game, and what do you want to give him?
Well, first of all, a couple of things. Jack wins the dinner for two along with his bowling buddy, the baby back rib dinner for two out at the Goldendale Inn on the Goldendale Road in Germantown. And Lee Rothman, our friend Irv Felsky has come through with a Lawn Boy snow thrower.
Valued at over $200. Okay, and you'll get a few other prizes. But right now, you can sit down knowing that you did well.
That's right.
But your team is still in trouble.
Yeah, we need some outside help.
Jack Tielicke, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the winner, Lou Lochner, who has his high of the entire tournament of 79 and a strike in the 8th, 3 games of bowling and a beverage from Red Carpet. Scrub it up for your car. Secret frame right in the right spot.
Lou and his bowling buddy received the gift certificate for merchandise from Hofer's Tropical Fish at 4321 West North Avenue.
And he's also going to get the Photomat gift certificate in the amount of $10 from the photo processing specialist Photomat. Congratulations, your team is now up by 77 pins. 198 to 121. Tom, the Jackets always go to a team that get over 350 at least once.
First time only, Lee, the team wins. And by the way, the Supers are in line for that tonight. They have not been over 350. It looks like they're going to do it. And each bowler receives the nylon jacket from Don Ciardo's Personalized Champion Awards. And the big two main locations at 51st and Hampton and also out in 124th and Butler.
Well, for a semifinal match, we're getting all the excitement we expected. 260 in the jackpot. And now we see how the Supers are going to do on catching up. Dick Seago versus Al Strauss. And here they come in our third grudge match. And Dick, your average is what?
158.
Ray Stanowski of Oak Creek is your bowling buddy. Al, come here a minute and tell me your average.
175.
Bob Halloran is your bowling buddy on South 91st. You've had a 77 high. He's had a 79 high. Anything can happen. Go do it. Make us all proud of you. Here we go.
All right, let's talk about that. 4 strikes in a row prize. Mel Cheddar started the match out tonight having 4 and then 5 strikes. He did, but for the 4-bagger, each bowler receives the $200 certificate good for various cuts of USDA prime beefsteaks, roast, and ground beef from Boar's Beef Ranch at 20411 Janesville Road in Muskego. Boar's.
Look out. Out of the pocket, so Dick Seago is going to have to pick up the spare, which would be about the, what is that, the 136?
136er, yeah.
Okay, Dick Seago is 60 years of age. I still say he doesn't look it.
Well, you don't look 60 either.
You bet I don't.
That's because you're not. Of course, I know that I don't look 30.
He's been married 38 years to Sharon, has a son, Michael, who's 20. And can you read this? He's retired from the Milwaukee Fire Department.
Fire Department as a battalion chief.
Battalion chief?
Could
is
be
that what that says?
I would imagine. You got to have to ask the guys that know about those type of things.
But he was a big poobah with the fire department.
Yeah.
Now he's retired.
Ooh, break it up.
We have a retired fireman in our own league on Monday nights, and he's a great one, too. Big Jack.
Jack, you bet. Good guy, Jack.
Al Strauss bowling for Bob Halloran. And Alex is 51 years of age. Here's Dick Seago, born in Kansas City. He's learning to play the organ. Bowls once a week, 158 average. Say hi to Joe and Sally, Helen and Adam, Hattie and Lily, and happy birthday to Ray. You know, now that they've seen the beautiful Lawn Boy snow thrower, these guys are going after it also.
All right, keep in mind we had 5 snow throwers to give away, so now we have 4 left, and we'll just keep giving them out for an all-spare game until the rest are gone.
But not for the bowling buddy.
No, that's strictly for the bowler. Yeah. And that big guy Dan Havens is the account executive on the Lawn Boy. He's the guy that lined that up.
Big Dan
Big
is?
Dan Havens.
Is that right?
By the way, he and his lovely wife are sitting in the back room right now.
In the free seats, or did he pay?
We should have charged him.
Boy, they're still going for the all-spare game, both of them. This is Al Strauss, S-T-R-A-U-S, Alex. Likes woodworking, model railroad, cards, bowling, fishing, bowls twice a week. He's had high game awards, high team awards, high series. Why do you like to bowl? Because it's something everyone can do. We do it often as a family.
That's right. And a lefty going on the tough 7-pin. Yes, right there.
I know that you go bowling with your two guys.
Christopher and Dustin.
And
my
they,
sons,
they bowl as well as you.
They beat me, actually. Christopher and Dustin are really developing into pretty good bowlers.
How old are they now?
9 and 7.
And they're going to be some. You're going to sponsor them and retire.
I'm thinking their birthdays are coming up 9 and 6, but they will
9
be
and
10 and 7, yeah. 9 and 6.
All right. Good mixing ball. There goes his all-spare game, but Al still got one going. You know, I suppose if a guy really needed a snowblower, this would be an easy thing to try to make. I mean, you know, spares.
Well,
spares,
they really
spares.
wanted to go, but I have a feeling, Lee, in a match like this, they want to get strikes, period. They're not going to... They got to do it for their team, especially Ernie's bungalow tap's got to come through. Nice hit.
Well, they both lost their all-spare game. What?
Every bowler so far on the Supers team has now won the secret frame. That's terrific.
What is truly amazing here is that the Supers have not lost a single pin. In fact, they've gained ground throughout the evening.
Yeah, right now we have a dead even tie in this particular match.
So it's right down to this ball. No double, so there's the break Al needs. The most that Richard can get is a 79. His previous high has been a 79. He needs a spare and a strike to do it.
Boy, we see in the strikes tonight, Lee. We have had 10 strikes already this evening.
Oh, that hurts.
They cannot afford that at all.
68.
67.
67. Yeah, 67. That's going to hurt the bungalow tap team, Tom, because if Al does anything here, they could be down as much as 100 pins.
Not looking real good right now for Ernie's.
Oh, all right. 79, that could be another 12. And Tom, what was it, 77? The 89 pins.
Yeah, it's picking up, Lee.
With 2 matches to go.
2 matches to go, and that's tough. Each bowler on the Ernie's team would have to pick up about 40 or 50 pins.
Well, sure, because they'd be down about 9 marks.
Yep.
I sincerely hope that tomorrow night is not going to be this one-sided. When we have the final match, that'll be on at the regular time. Tonight we're a little late because of the Bucks game, but 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and I'm hoping for a good, close match.
Well, keep in mind they're going to be bowling a heck of a team. The Brock White team, they finished in 2nd place in the top 16, and really looking down the list of what the Brock White team has done, they have had impressive scores. In fact, 373, 352, 382, 342.
We'll be right back. Right now, Jane Jeffrey, News Watch 18. Richard, you lost another 10.
We tried.
Sure did. That's the important thing. But you're down by 87, and it's looking tough. This strike in the ninth, the pizza from Roseanne's, is the only prize we can give you because your secret frame was in the 8th and would have been golf lessons from Mopsy's golf range. He could use those. But anyway, it's still not over. Anything can happen.
Right, we got Al and Gene yet.
Okay, we'll find out how good they are tonight. Come on over here. Al, my boy, you were sensational. 77. And the pizza from Roseanne's, the scrub it up for your car, the secret frame. Look at this, right in the right spot.
Al and his bowling money receive a bowling party for 4 with beverages from the Red Carpet Bowling Centers.
All right, I guess that you realize you're up by 87. Looks very comfortable. Thank you very much. The high man of the tournament is right here tonight, Tom.
That's right, Lee. Mel Cheddar is now the high man bowler of this tournament. If that holds up, Mel's going to win one heck of a prize, Lee. In fact, a couple of prizes. The 3-piece dining set from Fran Ellen Dinette Company, the little store with a big name in Dinettes, 3170 South 27th Street, and also a 12 by 15 or 20 yards of TCC Kangaback 100% nylon carpet, completely installed from Carpet Liquidators at 53rd and Center.
$270 in the jackpot, and introducing Algier Sinclair and Dick Trummer. Come on over, you two. Algier, what are we going to do? What's your strategy?
Retreat.
Retreat. Dick, you guys are sitting very comfortable right now.
Yes, we are.
75 has been your previous high. You're up against a fellow who had 100 last Wednesday night, a 100 game.
I seen that game. I'm going to match him today, though.
Rudy Bacos of North 54th, your bowling buddy. Jerry Lauer is yours. Your average is what, Dick?
165.
184.
Go do it. Match number 4.
All right, perfect game of the show. 6 strikes in a row. We almost saw that tonight. Our leadoff match with Mel Chattery in a 119 game. But anyway, a perfect game, 6 in a row. Wins for the bowler. The use of a brand new 1982 Toyota Tercel for 1 year from Heiser Toyota. 505 North Main Street in Thiensville, Wisconsin. Heiser. Bowler.
Tom, he didn't throw that usual strike ball that he throws so well. Algier Sinclair. All right, he got a very, very tricky spare. That brings up Dick Trommer, Trommer, bowling for Jerry Lauer of South 55th. Dick is married to Yvonne, has children Jeff, Debbie, and Jerry, and Jason.
Good hit. Real good hit, Lee, and they just keep piling it on. They really do.
Tom, they have never had a night like this since they've been bowling on this show, and they want the jackets, and they're going to get them.
Lee, I must say that if they bowl like this, if they make it into the finals and they bowl like this, it would be awful tough to beat the Supers. I mean, the Supers, oh.
And for the folks watching in 5 states, I just got to mention that for all the skeptics who say, hey, you know, only the good teams win, let me assure you that tomorrow night, going into that final match, you will see a team that finished second, representing, as you say, the good teams, and
Lee and the Supers, and they finished in 14th place in the top 16.
Place.
Yes. And that's not to mean that they're not good because they finished in 14th place, but that's where they came in, and we're just talking about positioning.
Actually, what it means is that that particular night, they were not doing what they did tonight. If they were doing what they did tonight, they'd end up first.
See, anything can happen, and that's just what we're really basically trying to say. One night is totally different than the next.
Here's Dick Trommer, production supervisor at Continental Can. They're very, very proud out there right now at Continental Can Company. Got to say hi to his grandma who watches the show all the time. Algier Sinclair, 29. He said, I'd sure like to win a TV set tonight because my son Kevin just broke the knobs off of our color set.
That looks pretty good, Lee. Oh, my goodness.
10-pin tap for Algier Sinclair. Married to Karen, a firefighter for the city of Milwaukee. Likes golf and racquetball, baseball, poker, and basketball. And, Tom, they have not won the jackets, have they, this team?
Ernie's has, yes.
They have. Okay.
Yeah. They've already done that.
He was born in Jackson, Tennessee. Bowls twice a week. One night at Pinky's, one night at Olympic Lanes. And here's something he's very proud of, Tom. Under the column, have you ever won any bowling awards? Algier puts down, I won the Golden Baloney Award on the bowling game.
You bet.
Well, Dick Trommer was lucky. He ended up with an 8 count. And that was not a good throw, not a good hit. Top of the 10th coming up. And it appears at this point that the Supers are not losing too much ground, and I don't think there's any way in the world they can lose it.
No. Especially, well, do you know something, Lee? That is the very first Open tonight. The first Open.
Is that right?
For the Supers tonight. That was it.
The first Open of the entire night. How about that? Al could do another good thing here if he gets a 3-bagger. Yeah,
he could have a 90 game. I'm sorry.
Well, not now. He can get a 78. He's a good one.
Converting the 4-6 split of the show. Wins for the bowler. The use of a brand new 1982 Ford Escort for 1 year from Heiser Ford. 2319 North Prospect in Milwaukee. Heiser Ford.
Can he do it?
Oh, he needs it.
Look out. All right. He almost chopped it. Strike for a 78. And then Dick could get a 77 with the 3-bagger, Dick Trommer.
And that would be the first victory tonight for Ernie's Bungalow Tap.
Algier's bowling for Rudy Bacos, North 54th. Dick Trommer's bowling for Jerry Lauer, South 55th. Algier's previous high has been 100. Tonight he gets himself a beautiful 78. Dick has had a previous high of 75. He could end up with a 77.
The first victory tonight for Ernie's Bungalow Tap. He will win by at least 1 pin.
Lane 59, Red Carpet North in our specially designed and constructed bowling game studio.
Good ball. Good ball.
All right, the most that he can get is a 67, and this will be the first victory of the night for Ernie's Bungalow Tap. Ernie Esky and company.
You know, oddly enough, Lee, out of all the strikes we've seen tonight, 13 or 14, we've had only one treasure chest winner so far.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Typical fireman, you guys never give up.
We tried.
Boy, you sure do, and that's a terrific 78-56 victory. However, your team is still down by like 65 pins. We got a strike for you in the 8th, 3 games of bowling and a beverage from Red Carpet Algier, and they scrub it up for your car and the secret frame all right there. That would have been Jefferson Meat's famous package of Wisconsin quality brand meats. There'll be other prizes for you, and the thrill of victory, the only one for your team tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's some good in everything, and he's been very, very good bowler. Dick, you got the whipped cream tort from Rich's House of Cakes, but that's where the prizes stopped because your secret frame was way over here. Would have been the ounce of silver from Badger State Rare Coin and Precious Metals. But your team is still comfortably out in front, and I think you were being very nice, weren't you? You said you could have won by 50 pins, but you didn't want to.
Right.
Thank you very much. There it is, 331 to 266, and the high woman bowler of this tournament gets something she'll never forget.
Lee, and first of all, we have decided who that is. That's Diane Edwards. She ends up with a 77. She is the high lady bowler. Wins the stunning 14-karat yellow gold cocktail ring, highlighted by 2 rubies and a diamond. Ruprecht and Tobin Jewelers at 3456 South 27th Street.
Boy, is this getting up there. $280 in the jackpot, and the anchor bowlers have to do it all. Gene Michalowski and Al Chemnitz, and here they are. You want to say anything?
Yeah. I hope there's a bowling guide. I need 140 if he don't show up.
Come on over here, Al. Does it feel kind of good?
Yes. Excellent.
Victor Hain of Sheboygan Falls is your bowling buddy. Your previous high has been a 79. Your average is?
187.
187. Gene?
171.
89's been your previous high. And Eleanor Kedsey, it looks like. I can't. Kretschy? Kretschy of Muskego is your bowling buddy. You two shake hands, and let's do it for the Gipper. Here we go.
Well, the bowler converts the 7-10 split on the show. The prize to the bowler is the complete Pennsylvania House bedroom set from Calder's Furniture Showplace at 650 South Highway 100, Milwaukee. Calder's Furniture Showplace.
Gene Michalowski was going to give it everything he's got.
And that's a good way to
there
start.
You go. He said, we never give up. But he said, in all honesty, this team is really hot tonight, and they are, except at that 56.
Spoken in the true way of a firefighter. Yeah. We never give up. Yep.
Will the 56 possibly hurt them in their quest for a 400?
Yeah.
Well, of course, they only need a 69, Ryan.
They need a 69 game, yeah.
Now, we shouldn't confuse the audience. There's no special prize for a 400. It's just that mark of excellence that very few teams have ever...
It really is. We've seen it, I think, a couple of times this season. Once, in fact, the young team, the Band for Life team, last tournament had a 471 score, which is the highest we ever saw on the show.
All right, Al Chemnitz keeping his team solidly in the lead. 331, 266, 1 match to go, 3 frames left. And it appears at this point that the 2 teams, Brock White and the Continental Can team, the Supers, will battle it out tomorrow night for the $1,000. But look at this. Gene has gotten himself a double. He will not admit defeat, and I think that's terrific.
Well, now, you got to remember, Lee, look at the lopsidedness of match number 1. This could happen again right here in the anchor match. You never know. You never know.
All I know is that with firemen like that, I'm not going to worry too much. We're safe in our beds. I hope. Al Chemnitz, married to Joan for 25 years. Children Scott, Stephen, Scott 22, Stephen 21. He's a spray adjuster at Continental Can Company. He likes horse racing, fishing, and bowling. Has had a 704. Oh, that hurts. Now, is what you said is true. If he could keep them running here, a miracle could happen.
Really, you got to know that the Supers have now won the jackets. That puts them over the top. They will receive from Don Cerrato's Champion Awards, personalized pro shops, nylon jackets.
Well, that broke it off right there. Gene Michalowski is a Milwaukee Fire Department dispatcher for the city of Milwaukee at City Hall. That's where he works. He likes fishing, boating, and bowling.
And may I say that if Gene, he can get a possible 99 game here if he struck out, it is mathematically impossible. They cannot win the match now. It is decided.
It's all over?
It's all over.
Tom, he's had a 288 game, Gene Michalowski, and 100 pins over average prize for that.
Yeah, it's definite now. The Supers will move into the finals.
Here's Al Chemnitz. Wow, on the 610. He's had a 279 game. He's also had high team average in 1980. He won the 1981 Mequon Park Majors. Very fine anchor bowler, Al Chemnitz. Look out. All right.
Yeah, it's done. They're not going to win by 65 pins, but they're going to win enough to come back tomorrow night and bowl for the $1,000. But not through a lot of effort by Gene here. What a great game he could have. 99 with a 3-bagger.
You realize that the Supers cannot get a 400, Tom. Tonight at 10 o'clock, after us, it's Saturday night with Desi Arnaz as host, and 11, the Flim Flam Man with George C. Scott. An old con artist joins forces with a young boy who's AWOL and gives him a humorous course in flim flamming. I've done that for you, haven't I?
Yeah, many times.
I've taught you everything you know. All right, now possible 86 for Gene, and that's certainly respectable. And he will be the second high on the board tonight.
Nelly, that's right. Our high man bowler, of course, Mel Cheddar. And a low, looking at a 45 here.
Gene is bowling for Eleanor Kredci. Is that what you have, Kredci?
Yeah, Krejci, I guess.
K-R-E-J-C-I, a Muskego. Okay, and that will be an 85. Good score. Here's Al Chemnitz bowling for Victor Hain, H-A-E-N of Sheboygan Falls. Our bowling buddies come from all over, and Tom has told you bowling buddies get those new cards in immediately, if not sooner.
We are dumping the barrel after tomorrow night's show. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get your new Bowling Buddy cards in for the first 5 weeks of our spring roll-off.
Tom, that will start on Thursday night. Hey, wait a minute. He could get a 74 and put him over the 400.
That's right. Al, by the way, has just won our second treasure chest prize tonight. It's about time.
Yes, sir. He could take us into 400 land. That's like running the 4-minute mile on our show. Or beating the 4-minute mile.
Ernie's Bungalow Tapley throws a 351 game and loses. Boy, they really gave it a shot. They really gave it a good try.
Well, the most he can get now is a 64, so it won't be a 400, but it's going to be a terrific score. And on Thursday night, Tom, when we appear here, we wear green. Will you remember that?
Thursday and Friday we'll have green on, yeah.
Okay.
Beware of the green.
Boy, he kept that on. We'll be right back to show you the finals. Gene, yeah, back up just a little so we can see this. You did very well. You guys never gave up.
We always try.
Absolutely. And the strike in the 7th, the whipped cream torte from Riches. 3 games of bowling and a beverage red carpet. The scrub it up for your car. The double is a case of wholesome products. But the secret frame, all right there. That would have been bright ideas to help color your thinking with the fabulous Esser paint. There'll be other prizes for you, too, and I'm sure you would like to say something to this other team.
These guys both terrific and all the luck in the world.
There you go. There's a good sport. Thank you, Gene. Al, the only prize, the strike in the 10th, that's the scrub it up for your car. The secret frame was way over here. That would have been the gift certificate from Exquisitely Yours, which you cannot have, but those are the hair people at 1318 East Brady. The nice thing is that your team finished with a big total. Tom, that's high, isn't it? The 395, isn't that the highest total in this 10 weeks? I think it is, yeah. Sure, and by virtue of that, you're going to win these fabulous jackets from Don Ciardo's. Would you like to be a male model? Turn around, let everybody... That's it. From Personalized Pro Shops and Champion Awards. Turn around. Yeah, one more time. They didn't get to see it. There you go. You could start a career now as a male model. Come on up. Here's Tom Silbernagel, Mr. Bowling, to give you a chance at our bonus award. What is it? An electronic speedway game. Thank you very much. Tom, high and low bowler prizes?
All right, tonight, of course, Mel was high with a 119. He wins with his bowling buddy the oil and filter change for the domestic cars from Venus Ford at 3250 East Layton Avenue, Cudahy. And tonight, 45 for Kenny was low. And he wins a number of things. First of all, the plant from the Greenhouse of Nature's Nook in New Berlin, a transmission, tune-up, and filter for their autos from Accurate Transmission, 4 Milwaukee and Waukesha area locations. And the Golden Bologna Award, a ring of Jefferson Bologna.
Ken, come on up, Kenny. On behalf of Jefferson Meat, here's a real treat, the coveted Golden Bologna Award, which means bologna to you.
Yeah, wait till I get the bologna from the guys.
Incidentally, this was not your night. You had a chance at the cash frame up there. No strike. That would have been $18 for you and $18 for your bowling buddy from Television 18. But maybe next time, keep up the good work. You did all right. 395, 351. Oh, my. All right, the losing team tonight will receive 250 smackaroos, which is not bad. The winning team bowling buddies will get $20 in cash, and the losing bowling buddies $5 in cash. The winning team bowlers will get a 6-pack of beer. And everyone's going to get potato chips from Geysers. And their motto is, be wiser, buy Geysers. For the losers, as you know, a bowl of real chili from the heartwarming specialists at Wells and 6th and also in Racine. All bowlers will get a coveted chocolate trophy from quality candy shops that they can either eat or look at. Now, Tom Cole, come on out here, because tomorrow night, for the finals, we're going to have the second place team against the 14th place team, and either one of them could win it.
What a match, Lee Ruffin. Yeah, we're going to have Brock White versus the Supers tomorrow night, so can't wait.
Tonight we've been sponsored by Accurate Transmission and by Denison Furniture and Carpeting in the city of South Milwaukee and also at 76th in Oklahoma. Good night, good luck, and good ball.